Welcome. Are you struggling with weak cell signal or spotty Wi-Fi at home, in the office, or on the road? AT&T network boosters can help. In this video, we'll provide a comprehensive guide to setting them up. These boosters, including cellular signal boosters and Wi-Fi extenders, are designed to enhance your network performance. We'll cover everything from understanding the basics to optimizing your setup for the best possible results. Let's get started. AT&T network boosters work by amplifying existing signals and extending coverage. They take weak cellular or Wi-Fi signals and make them stronger, allowing you to get better connectivity in areas where signals are poor. Cellular boosters use an outdoor antenna to capture weak signals from cell towers. This antenna is placed where it can get the best signal, often on a roof or window. The signal is then sent to an amplifier unit inside your home, which boosts the signal strength. Finally, an indoor antenna rebroadcasts the amplified signal throughout your space. This diagram shows how a cellular booster connects to a cell tower and amplifies the signal inside a house, providing better coverage in areas with weak signals. Wi-Fi extenders work differently. They receive the Wi-Fi signal from your main router and then rebroadcast it to areas of your home where the signal is weak. This creates a mesh network that extends your Wi-Fi range, ensuring consistent connectivity throughout larger spaces. This mesh network diagram illustrates how multiple nodes work together to distribute Wi-Fi signals evenly, with internode communication ensuring seamless coverage. These devices are FCC certified and designed to avoid interference with other networks, provided they are set up correctly according to AT&T's guidelines. This certification ensures they operate within legal limits and don't disrupt neighboring signals. Let's break down the key components of AT&T network boosters. First, for cellular boosters, there's the outdoor antenna, which captures weak cellular signals from cell towers. Position it for optimal line of sight, typically 10 to 20 feet from the indoor components to avoid interference. Next is the amplifier unit, the heart of the system. It processes and amplifies the captured signal, ensuring it stays within FCC guidelines to avoid interference. This unit connects to both antennas via coaxial cables. Then comes the indoor antenna, which rebroadcasts the amplified signal throughout your space. For cellular boosters, it's usually a dome or panel antenna placed indoors. It ensures even coverage without feedback loops. Coaxial cables connect these components. They carry the signal between the outdoor antenna, amplifier, and indoor antenna. Use high-quality cables with connectors like BNC or mini jack for reliable performance. For Wi-Fi extenders, they connect to your existing Wi-Fi network. Many include Ethernet backhaul options for a more stable, wired connection, reducing latency and improving speeds over wireless-only setups. Finally, most boosters use AC power adapters for reliable operation. Some support Power over Ethernet for simplified wiring. Proper power ensures consistent performance. Before you begin, ensure your chosen booster is compatible with your AT&T service and frequency bands. Check AT&T's coverage map or the device documentation. Gather your tools, coaxial cables, screws, and most importantly, the AT&T Smart Home app or the app specified for your booster model. An active AT&T account is also required. Proper preparation will make the installation process much smoother. The installation process begins with mounting the outdoor antenna in a location with the best signal. Ensure line of sight to the cell tower for optimal reception. Next, connect the amplifier unit indoors using coaxial cable. Position it away from the outdoor antenna to prevent signal interference. Now, power on the amplifier by plugging it in and ensuring all connections are secure. Finally, use the AT&T app for guided setup. The app will scan for networks, help configure your Wi-Fi settings, and test signal strength. Follow the instructions carefully to avoid common pitfalls. Once your booster is installed, optimize its placement to maximize performance. Position antennas at least 10 to 20 feet apart to maintain clear line of sight and prevent feedback loops, which can cause signal degradation and reduced effectiveness. Enable the auto-optimization features in the AT&T Smart Home app if available. These AI-driven tools automatically scan for and adjust signal settings, optimizing performance without manual intervention and adapting to your usage patterns over time. If you experience any issues like weak signals or connectivity problems, consult the troubleshooting section in the AT&T app for step-by-step guidance. For more complex problems, reach out to AT&T's online support team through their website or customer service channels. Remember, all AT&T network boosters must comply with FCC regulations by not exceeding a plus 15 dBi gain limit. This prevents signal interference and ensures safe, legal operation of your device. After completing the setup of your AT&T network booster, it's time to test and verify that everything is working correctly. You can use the AT&T Smart Home app or download a third-party testing tool like Ookla Speed Test to run speed tests and check your signal strength. Run the tests before and after installation to compare results. According to user reports, you should see improvements of 50 to 200% in signal strength and data speeds. If the tests don't show significant improvement, double-check your setup. Make sure antennas are properly positioned and all connections are secure. The future of network boosters begins with seamless 5G integration, allowing devices to tap into ultra-fast speeds and low latency for enhanced connectivity in homes and vehicles. AI-driven optimization will make boosters smarter, automatically adjusting signal strength and predicting usage patterns to prevent connectivity issues before they occur. Eco-friendly designs will feature energy-efficient components, reducing power consumption and incorporating sustainable materials for a greener approach to networking. Integrated edge computing will process data locally on the booster, reducing latency and enabling faster response times for connected devices. Mesh networking capabilities will create interconnected networks of boosters, ensuring seamless coverage across larger areas without dead zones. Hybrid cellular Wi-Fi boosters will combine technologies, providing unified connectivity that works seamlessly across different network types. Predictive maintenance features will monitor device health and alert users to potential issues, ensuring reliable performance over time. As technology advances, network boosters will become even more efficient and user-friendly, further enhancing our connectivity in an increasingly connected world.